Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy P Farm. Thinking right out here in the lab. I've got a little attitude. I've got a little rant to get on today because I'm seeing some things that I particularly don't like. Man, young brothers who disrespect their mothers need to be dealt with. So I'm just break you up on a few things to show you you ain't a man if you don't respect your mother. Don't call yourself a man. Let's go, because real men respect their mothers. Right is a 25 rule live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you real life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate that. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. I'm a little perturbed right now. I got to calm myself down. This is going to be a little rough. All right? Right is a 25 rule live by. Storytelling, story with a message. Yeah, sorry about that. But right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? So let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. Excuse me. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard that. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do when I can. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know that self and always too. Might not be true. Right thinkers, let's talk about. This is just my, again, personal perspective. And what I'm saying, I'm on point. A man who disrespects his mother is not a real man. You may be a man in age and sex, but real men don't disrespect their mothers. Let's talk about it. But all you single parent raised guys who your mother raised you, y'all roughshod them. If there's a man around, you wouldn't do that. So that's my point. I'm gonna make it right clear for you. I don't and I won't respect any man who don't respect his mother. I broke up friendships when I was young. See how guys talk to their mother. Man, I can't. Nah, you ain't the kind of person I want to be around. Talk to your mom like that. Moving on. So again, when there's no respect in the household, when the male over the mom's, dysfunction. Moving on. That's definition of dysfunction. What's this? As a man, a real man, okay, I won't and I don't respect any man who disrespectfully talks or deal with their mother. I don't cuss around my mother. More or less at her. Are you crazy? Okay. When I was coming up, moms was untouchable. Why? Pop wouldn't. Y'all, man, the last thing you want is your father heard you disrespect your mother. Man, you better run through hell with gasoline drawers and a lit match in your hand to have him find. He gonna beat the brakes off of you. Don't you know that's your man? Listen, that guy right there. Okay, man's man. I know. His mother checks him. I like that part. That just gets to me because I know this. He take tracks for nobody. Police. He don't give a damn. Nobody. He didn't give a crap. Mom's pulled that check. He's sitting right there. I love that. So I have respect for him from that aspect also. Okay, not just as a man, but a man who respects what? His mother. He taught me to respect mine. And guess what? He showed me he respects his. So I'm held accountable. Why? He ain't playing that. So moving on. That's my point with that. And I've experienced it. And I'm also experiencing these guys with these mothers, these single parents. I was raised by a man's man. Okay. My dude was 100% man. Stem to stern, lock, stock, and barrel, nothing lacking. Okay, so I was trained by the best. I was taught by the best, even though it wasn't always the best way or the right way. I still got what I got from one of the best who was doing it, even when it was wrong. Okay, but he had respect for his mother, and he held me accountable to have respect for mine. He ain't here no longer. I'm still held accountable. See, it don't change. That don't. And again, I was raised to respect elders. Not just your mother, father, but we had to respect for anybody that was older in age. We had to respect them. I see young people now. Waste of time. I ain't going. That was another lesson. That's a whole other lesson by itself. What we going on right there today, unbelievable. But I was raised that way. I raised my kids to be that way. Respect elders, not them. Me and your mom, that's a gimme. Nigga, if I'm the one who brought you here, I'll take you out. That's my motto as a parent. I wish my kid would rap at me. Man, that's the last thing you want to do. Trust me. On that one, you don't want that. Why? You want to live, don't you? That's why. I be the joke. I brought you in, I'll take you out. Don't let me Marvin Gaye Sr. you, dog. You junior, I'll kill you. I don't give a damn. If you raise up at me, I'm going to treat you like a nigga in the street. That's why you don't do that. In the real places, Marvin and his dad, you see what happened? That's what happens. Simple as that, okay? Sometimes it's the other way around. The son killed the father because of what he'd been doing over the years. He got tired of it and he dealt with it his way. Moving on. But there's nothing my mother can do to me to make me disrespect her. She can go and go to the market, pull her clothes off and flash and twerk, whatever. Still my mother. Still respect her. Still love her. That's why. So whatever reason you think you got to disrespect that, kill that thought. A real man would, okay, but a lot of y'all ain't real men. Again, you don't know what real men are like. Why? You ain't one. That's why. Simple. My mom, again, told me, I brought you in this world. You disrespect me, I'll take you out. That's parenting. Now, that's parenting from 60 years ago, okay? Today, you can't even spank your kid. We went from, if you disrespect me, I'll kill you, to, I can't, I got no control. What you think they're going to raise? So, but I'm seeing so much disrespect for parents from the male to the mother. And don't even get started with the female. I'm dealing with the men right now. I ain't even get to y'all nonsense. But we going the wrong way in every aspect of life that we should be flourishing and growing in. We ain't doing none of that. I think we're going further backwards. Personally, why? I don't like what I'm seeing. That's why I'm making a complaint right now about this. Sorry. Yeah, I get animated because come on, man. Jesus Christ. The respect, first of all. Real men love, honor, and respect their mother. That ain't no goddamn wedding vow. That's respect for your mother. They say, respect thy mother and thy father. Why? For long life. Because if you disrespect them, they will take your life. And I'm agree with 100%. Now you can't expect the kid. Are you kidding me? Moving on, y'all. I ain't built for this new stuff y'all doing. I really ain't. I'm old school. I remember when I was coming out here, old school. Yeah, I'm old school. Because I ain't changing it, conforming to this nonsense. Come on, man. That ain't good. Sorry. I don't cuss around my mother. Okay? More or less at my mother. My first show, she see me do this. The first show, she see me. I did an hour-long show back then I was doing on my Can You Feel This for an hour. She watched the whole show. I said, all right, Mom, what you think? Well, baby, you didn't cuss. Thanks to that guy, she see me. I don't do what he do. I don't express myself like that. So I had to let her know that. But yeah, she saw me, well, you didn't cuss. That's a start. You can get through an hour without getting vulgar. Really, Mom? So, yeah. All right. But, again, I owe my mom, every Mother's Day, it's a record. I owe my mom a debt that I know I can't pay. But I try all as I can by making her proud of me, by doing the right thing, have her feel good about what I'm doing in my life. That's the best I can do. You owe your mother for the laundry bill, the food bill, everything else. therapy bill, health bill, everything that your mother did, you owe her for that. And to be disrespectful to her is not the way to repay. That's all I'm saying. I can't even imagine that nonsense. I could never repay my mom debt that why. No matter how hard I tried, she gave me life. Best I can do is make her proud of me being her son. So that's my take on that. As a child to my parent, all I want to do is make him smile and keep my mom happy. He's gone. My mom is happy. So I'm doing what I need to be doing. Moving on. Mothers are goddesses. That's the female part of God. That's the other half. You can't have one God by himself. Let us. I mean, you compare it to somebody else. That's a goddess, a female. Mothers are goddesses. They are life givers. They are the givers of life. They deserve the ultimate respect from who they bring into the world. And if what you bring in the world turn on you, you're supposed to kill it. Frankenstein, every creator that creates, the creation will be killed them. Because they're too dumb to take it out because it's made them. No. If my child told, I'm going to kill it. You say that with, yeah, I'm serious about that. But I ain't got to worry about that. Why? We on a whole nother level with that nonsense, other than that crazy nonsense. But had to deal with my son when he raised up at me and think he could, man, he would have a rough time. Why? I'm going to take his ass out. He bigger than me now. I ain't dealing with that guy. We ain't getting physical. I don't do that nonsense. But no, that shouldn't be how it go. And if it happened that way, the son should be the one to acquiesce to the father. That's all. That's all. Every time I had to be the bigger guy, and okay, even when he was wrong, okay, I still gave him a pass. Respect. Again. See? That if you have respect, you don't lose it. Okay? You don't come and go. You don't pick. No, respect is respect. That's all. And I see young guys don't have respect for their moms. None. Moving on. That's my point right there. The highest praise I can receive for me is having my mom's approval of what I'm doing, how I'm living. And she lets me know, I'm so proud of you, baby. The man you made, you turned out to be. Always loved me. Always be there for me. Always, but now she's proud of what I'm doing for myself. She's happy. I'm good. I'm bigger, stronger than my mom. She's 86 years old. And whatever she say, go. I don't care. Even if she wrong, still gonna do it. That's respect. That's the ultimate respect. I'm not gonna check my mom. Simple as that. Whatever you think about that, don't make a difference to me. I'm just telling you, I don't do that. But knowing her, I ain't gonna have to. Why? She keep herself in check. She know what she doing. She raised me. Hello. So yeah, I ain't got that problem. My mom is old, and she getting a little frail. I hug her. Man, yeah, I'm honest, So yeah, I get it. I'm witness it, and I'm good with that. I'm fine with it. Okay, it's called life. But she's frail. But the love and the honor and respect I have for her is still strong as ever. That ain't changed. My love for her and respect her ain't changed because she getting a little older, she getting a little slower, but she's still mine. That's the moving on. If you want to see me on my best behavior, see me around my mom. Back in the day, I used to be slick talking, and I let my dad talk a lot of trash, and I want to be life of the party, all that nonsense. I was that guy trying to show off, but I get around my mom. Clam up. She don't know me like that. That it? No. My mom don't know that guy. My mom don't know me. Why? I don't show her that part of me. That's why. That's like, want to see my best behavior? Give me around my mom. All right, where we at now? Okay, nothing nothing my mom can say or do to me that will make me disrespect her or lose respect for her. Simple as that. It ain't happening. I just told you, whatever she do, that's my mom, man. But that's my mom. I'm just as proud of her being my mom as I is my son and my grandson being my son and my grandson. When they do anything, people talk, oh yeah, that's my grandson. Yeah, that's my son. That's my mom. When they moved that sitcom, that's my mama. I was one of them guys. Yeah, I'm proud of my mom. My mom ain't never, ever embarrassed me, shamed me, ever. 68 years coming. And I can hold that. And to the point, I don't think it's going to change. Right? And like I said, no, she can do to make that change. She good to go. My mom is not perfect by no stretch. But as a mom, she's the best yet for me. I don't know nobody else. I got a mother-in-law. I got my moms who I adopted. I got women in my life who I took called them moms out of again the respect I have. If I call you my mom, I'm putting you on the pedestal. Mm-hmm. Why? That's what I do to women who I look at as the mother figures. The respect I have for them, they up there. They're not down here. They're not like me. I can't talk to them like I talk to my friend on the corner. No, 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 no. Oh no. Man, mom ain't kicked me like that. All right. Respect. To have my mom be proud of me doing what I'm doing now, what I do for you, that's my goal. She's happy. We talk every day. Everything good? Yeah, we good. Check in. We good. Love it. I respected my dad. You see me point back that guy? That's my dude. And also, he showed me something about real men. Okay? My dad was about to get into a fight. We live up in Valsburg. You know, how they go down. Somebody, I guess, got a heart off my old man. He had to beef with him, whatever. But he jibber-jabbing back and forth. And my grandma said, Brookie, come and sit down and stop that nonsense. My old man came in the house, sat down, cut the damn TV on. Like a little 12-year-old kid. I freaked out. I'm freaking out. Dude, I'm about to see you go tear something up and may tell you, and you, that's what men do. That's what showed me how men, yeah, I'm man, but if my mother say stop, party's over. Time to go. Why? Mom said shut it down. Simple. That's the law. Where I come from. But he showed me them. And my grandmother didn't even think twice. Didn't even stop what she was doing. Okay? That wasn't nothing for her. Why? That's what she did. Obviously, that's what she do. And she chilled her right on out. Freaked me out. All right. So I learned then how men respect their mother. She had enough of hearing his cussing, loud talking, and she told him to shut up and come in the house. Still laughing at that. All right. But I have never seen my dad be controlled, manipulated to that point where he was acquiesced. So I just messaged it. Don't make me call Meg. That's my little inside joke. It's like when your grandkids know that you can beat their parents. So they call you and say, man, get him. You know, I know my grandson said, Dad, he said, Papa, you can beat my dad? I said, yeah. You can beat, I said, yeah. He said, you can beat him for me? Yeah. I said, no, my man, don't work that way. But they get the concept, and I like that. But yeah, I see my man acquiesce, and that taught me no matter how much man you are, respect my dude. So that's where I got that from. Now I'll take that one to the grave. That showed me a lot about him, and I learned that life lesson from him. From that point on, I ain't thought twice about not being respectful. Man, I see people do it now. I freak out. That freaks me out. That really gets to me. Arguing with your mother, talking back to him. Are you crazy? I'm 67 years old, and I won't do that. Moving on, I'll leave that there. All right, where we at? If I get out of pocket, and I've known to every now I don't push myself to the limit no more. But at one time I would get around bunches. Yeah, I carry a gun. So when I get out of pocket, I'm out of pocket. Okay, I'm way out of pocket. So anybody messing with me, call my mom. Nobody knew that. I kept that one real, quiet. Cause if they knew I had a weakness, then they're gonna probe it. So they know I call your mother. I ain't gonna deal with that nonsense. I did have one female. That was her weakness of me. I'm gonna call your mother. Okay. Just don't call my mother. That's respect. That's a healthy dose of fear. Takes you a long way. Parents, women, have your son fear you. Not love you, no. Fear you. Put the fear of you in him so that he'll respect you out of fear. That's a healthy dose of fear. That's what men do. I wish you would. If you ever, I'm going to beat the brakes off you. So you put that in their back of their mind. I ain't never thought twice about going up against my dad. Are you crazy? Plus, he's bigger than me. Ain't gonna make a difference. I ain't doing that. Moving on. But fellas, with your mothers. With your mother. Y'all got to back that thing up. Because real men want to step in. But I guess when the mother made that decision, that dysfunctional relationship, you leave that be. I ain't trying to, when I had my son, if anybody came into my world, don't mess with my son. So I figure everybody's supposed to say about their children. So I don't mess with people's children. I don't get involved in a relationship. Okay? Mother and son, father and son, whatever. Don't mess with their relationship. That's theirs. Moving on. If therefore I got there, I ain't here to change it. So I'll let that be. And again, Superman had kryptonite. We know kryptonite would break him down to his knees. I had my mom. I had to slip that one in. I figured that was the last one set in there. But I can't imagine. I can't even envision disrespecting my mom. So when I see other people doing it, I freak out. That freaks me out. I really freak out. But I digress. Leave it be. I see young men who was raised by their mom swearing they men. Nope, you mama's boy. Okay? No man will do the things that y'all so-called single parent mother men do to their moms. Why? I wish you would disrespect your mother. That's why. That's why right there. That's why right there. Ain't no man to stop you, so you get away with it. That's why. And that's the dysfunction of that relationship. Moving on. When women who allow their sons to disrespect them and treat them any kind of way, that's the mama's boy, not a man. You raised a boy, not a man. The things that he say and do to you should recognize, is that a man? Is that a man? You got to realize that, yeah, he grown, but he ain't a man. Simple as that. Moving on. Last one, wrapping up again. This is for all you mama's boys who think you're a man. Men, real recognize real. I don't recognize none of y'all. No, none of y'all look familiar to me. Not a one. Mama's boys. Boys raised by mamas are not men made. They're mama's boys. I don't want to be that nasty word, but they be made. Okay, they want to discredit the women, call them that B word, but that's who made you, a woman. Men make men. Trust me, I know that for a fact. I got one, and I got one I made, and I got more that he's making. I can say that with what? Confidence and understanding and experience. So again, for all you want to be men who disrespect your mother, check that, and then work on being a man for real by checking yourself first and respect your mother always. I'm out. That's the lesson for y'all. Some of y'all might not get it, but it's out there. And again, when y'all live to be 100, me, 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who know how to respect their mothers who passed away. Take this lesson to heart. Don't get mad at me. And if you got a problem with me, I'm right here. I'm a man.